Howdy, neighbor, howdy, get out and come right in. We'll make a bowl of gravy and soft blue Wisconsin. Line a bottle of cornmeal and bake a big patty. Cooking milk, country ham, meat, 100 men.
And now, in color, it's the Porter Wagoner Show, starring Porter Wagoner and the Wagon Masters with Speck Rhodes and Norma Jean, and special guest Chet Atkins, bringing you your favorite songs and stars of the Grand Ole Opry.
We're so glad to see you, been wondering how you've been. Everybody's feeling fine, so let the fun begin.
Boy, we got a big show lined up for you. As a matter of fact, we was expecting to have one of the biggest country music stars here, and I'd like to introduce you to him right now. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. So here's the star of the show, Porter Wagoner.
Much obliged. High on the mountain, what do you see? Bear tracks, looking like a deer. You'd better get your rifle, boys, before it's too late. Don's got a little pig and headed through the gate. He's big around the middle and he's broad across the run, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. He never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. I saved up my money and I bought me some bees. They started making honey way up in the tree. I chopped down the tree, but my honey's all gone. Old Slewfoot's done made himself at home. Oh, he's big around the middle and he's broad across the run, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. He never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Winter's coming on and it's 20 below. The river's froze over, so where can he go? We'll chase him up the gully and run him in the well, shoot him in the bottom just to listen to him yell. He's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. He's never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Thank you a lot and welcome to the show. I'm awful glad you joined us today because we've got lots of nice things coming up on the program. Here is our guest today is one of the finest gentlemen in our business, a guy that I have the pleasure of working for on RCA Victor Records, and I don't know of anybody in the world that I would rather go in a recording studio with than this guy. The greatest guitar player that has ever picked one up, folks, and let's welcome him right now, Mr. Chet Atkins. Chet! Chet, that's great.
Thank you,
Real
Porter.
fine.
Thank you.
I think I can get you a few sessions. You keep picking like that.
Okay.
No, it is just great.
I could use a few to get in practice, I tell you.
You always sound fine. We want to tell them about the other guys with you here. On the bass fiddle is
That's Henry Strzelecki. His stage name is Hank Wallace.
and over on the drums, one of the finest in Nashville.
That's Jack Goebbels. Her go at Goebbels. Now that's Jack Grubel.
Oh, Jack Gribble. And Chet, I know you don't work too many personal appearances. However, you and Boots Randolph and Floyd Kramer do
Right.
some concerts.
Yeah,
around.
we do 2 a month, Porter.
Well, that's great. I've had the pleasure of hearing some real great things about y'all, and I thank you.
We got a pretty good little show. We play around mostly in the South because we have better crowds in the South.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we enjoy it, and it keeps us in practice, more or less.
Good job, Mac McGahey. Chet, come on in, if you will. You used to MC shows and talk when you worked with the Carter family a long time.
I sure did, to that all-girl band.
Here's a little lady that. Here's a little lady that you signed with RCA several years ago, and I thought you might like to introduce
I'd
her.
love to.
Give her a big deal.
I love to talk about girls. Yeah, this is one of my favorite country singers, and I'm sure she's one of yours. And she has a real good song. I like this, and Harlan Howard tune, isn't it?
Yes.
Pursuing Happiness, Norma Jean. Here she is.
Almost everyone I know has someone to worry, someone to cheer them when they're low. So if I walk by you in too big a hurry, it's because I got no place to go. Wherever people gather, that's where I'll be found. And a host of strong warm hand will reach and slow me down. Behind me I can feel that demon loneliness. I'm just pursuing happiness. I'm just pursuing happiness.
Mighty good, Miss Norma Jean. Thank you a lot. It's a pretty song, isn't it? I want to dedicate this next song to our sound man. This is one of his special favorites. And every show we do, he says, you're going to do this one. And it's a song that has done quite well for us. And thank you for requesting it. The Cold Hard Facts of Life. I got back in town a day before I'd planned to. I smiled and said I'll sure surprise my wife. I don't think I'll phone, I'll just head on home, 'cause I didn't know the cold hard facts of life. I pass now, ladies and gentlemen, in living color, here he is, the old country boy, Speck Rose. Come on out here.
Speaking of corn.
I've been wanting to talk to you about, you know, when you borrowed my sports car the other day.
Oh, yeah, that boy will loan it to me again sometime.
I'm
boy.
not loaning it no more. It has never been the same since you've had it.
It ain't.
No, it hadn't.
Boy, it's a hot car, you know it?
Got that 4 in the
I
floor.
like that 4 on the floor, boy. I got Sadie and took her riding in it. First night I had it. Yeah, we were driving out Lover's Lane. I ain't used to shifting them gears like that.
Yeah?
And when we were driving up the hill Lover's Lane, I reached over to shift the gear. She slapped my face, said, "Smart Aleck, you just shifted my left knee into second gear."
You won't do
It's too hot a car for a country boy.
What are you going to sing for
I'm
us?
a plain old country boy.
You'd never know it, but
No,
look at
sir. I'm a plain old country boy. That's one thing sure as shooting. I hate them folks who think that there's a dad-burn highfalutin. I'd be the same in Hollywood or right in my own kitchen. I believe in fussing when you're mad and scratching when you're itching. I'm a plain old country boy, a cornbread-loving country boy. I raise Cain on Saturday night, but I go to church on Sunday. I'm a plain old country boy, a biscuit-eating country boy. I'll be looking over the old gray mule when the sun comes up on Monday. Every time that the preacher comes, all is fixed to chicken. If I reach for the drumstick, I was sure to get a licking. She always saved 2 parts for me, but I had to shut my mouth. It was a gizzard and the north end of a chicken flying south. I'm a plain old country boy, a cornbread-loving country boy. I raise Cain on Saturday night, but I go to church on Sunday. I'm a plain old country boy, a gravy-sopping country boy. I'll be looking over the old gray mule when the sun comes up on Monday.
I have many favorite songs, and I guess most of my favorites are some of the old-time songs, the gospel numbers, and here's one I hope you will enjoy. I wandered again to my home in the mountains, where in youth's early dawn I was happy and free. I looked for my friends, but I never could find them. I found they were all rank strangers to me. Everybody I met seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother or dad, not a friend could I see. I looked for my friends, but I never could find them. I found they were all rank strangers to me. All right, we're back again with our special guest, Chet Atkins. Chet, I know that you had a big thrill not too long ago when you did an album with the Boston Pops.
It wasn't too much of a thrill, but I was pretty scared.
How many people was on the session? Do you remember?
90.
90 people.
Yeah. I
Oh,
had
that is something.
these 2 guys with me and about half an acre of fiddles.
Well, it's a wonderful album. I really enjoy it, and I'm not. I love all kinds of music. I'm not a big pop fan, but I really love this album.
Yeah,
It's just great.
He has a real good orchestra.
Good. How would you like to do a tune here and have me play a little rhythm with you?
I'd love it. Really would. Let's do one of my favorites, Porter.
All right. Just
Kentucky.
good.
1, 2.
Where'd you come from?
I just happened to be in the area and thought you might need a rhythm picker.
This is Don Bowman. Don, what a surprise.
You should be at home working on your material you're going to record.
Just didn't want to miss my old great white father leader picking. So.
This, I wish we had a little time. You got time to do a little of picking or something? Or
Golly,
is there-
Porter, I've got to go home and work on my material. I'm recording. I thought I had time, but I guess.
Don, look, Don, we're delighted you came by. I know Chet is a favorite of yours and has you have taught him quite a few things, I think, about guitar playing
I did the best I could.
that
with
he's
him.
trying to forget. We're delighted to have you come by, Don.
I'm sorry I didn't get here earlier before the last chorus.
I wish you could. Chet, we're just about out of time. We really have enjoyed having you here.
Thank you, Paul.
And come back and see us again real soon.
It's always a pleasure to come out here and play with you guys. Enjoy it very much.
Thank you. And you folks out there, I know I've already got most of Chet Atkins' albums. If you haven't, why, they're on RCA Victor, and let me get back over here and we've got to say goodbye. Thank you, Chet. And folks, if you've enjoyed yourself, why, invite us back again next week, same time on the same channel. Until then, take care of yourself. We'll see you next week. Bye now.
This has been the Porter Wagoner Show in color. A half hour of good country music and fun brought to you from the home of the Grand Ole Opry. Be sure to tune in same time next week, same station.